Take a look at the world right now. Just take a moment to feel the pulse of the headlines from the first few days of 2026. You don't need to read the specific articles to feel the frequency. There is a tension in the atmosphere, a sense of tectonic plates shifting, not just in the ground, but in the geopolitical landscape, in the financial systems, and in the very mood of the collective. We are seeing unprecedented weather patterns paralyzing cities that never see snow. We are seeing old systems of authority being questioned like never before. To the sleeping mind, this looks like chaos. It looks like the world is unraveling. But you know better. You know the ancient Hermetic axiom, as above, so below. As without, so within. What you are witnessing on the global stage, the heat, the friction, the breaking of old structures, is a mirror image of exactly what is happening inside your own biology right now. The planet is feverish because she is burning off the old density. And because you are a cell in her body, you are feeling that heat too. The chaos out there is mirroring the recalibration in here. So, if you looked at the news this morning and felt a wave of anxiety and then woke up physically feeling like you were hit by a heavy wave of exhaustion, do not separate these two things. They are the same event. If you woke up this morning, or perhaps late yesterday, feeling a sudden inexplicable heaviness, if you feel like gravity has doubled, if you are experiencing a ringing in your ears that is louder than ever or a pressure in your head that no rest can relieve, please listen closely. You are not sick. You are not crashing. What you are feeling is the biological aftershock of a planetary event that is screaming across the sensors of space weather stations right now. We are releasing this urgent briefing because thousands of reports are flooding in from our community from Europe to the Americas to Asia, all describing the exact same symptoms. The timing is not a coincidence. It is a confirmation. We have officially entered the 2026 timeline, and the first wave of high-frequency energy has just made impact. For decades, the regressive hypnotherapist Dolores warned us about this specific window of time. She spoke of the physical mechanics of the new Earth. She warned that as the planet crossed the threshold into higher frequencies, the human body would struggle to adapt. She called it the physical shift. And what we are witnessing in these first days of January 2026 is not just a new year. It is a new frequency bandwidth. To the scientists at NASA, this is data. They point to the sun and talk about solar cycle 25, about coronal mass ejections, about spikes in the K-index. They see it as space weather. But to the awakened soul, this is light code. This is a delivery of information from the cosmos designed to overwrite the old programming of your DNA. But why does it feel so draining? Why does enlightenment feel like the flu? To understand this, you must look at the engineering of your own vessel. Dolores explained that for thousands of years the human body has been running on a carbon-based operating system. Carbon is dense. It holds memory. It is built for survival in the third dimension. But the new era requires a crystalline operating system, silicon-based, lighter, faster, capable of holding immense amounts of light without burning out. The transition from carbon to crystalline is not a metaphor. It is a chemical biological process occurring in your cells, and it is uncomfortable. Imagine your body is an old house wired for 110 volts. Suddenly, the universe sends a surge of 220 volts down the line. The wires get hot, the fuses blow, the lights flicker. That is what you are feeling today. You are undergoing a high-voltage renovation while you are still living in the house. The exhaustion is not laziness. It is your body diverting all available energy to this internal construction. Your mitochondria are working overtime to burn away the density of the old world. This first wave of 2026 is specifically targeting the nervous system and the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the superhighway connecting your brain, your heart, and your gut. In the old energy, this nerve was often stuck in fight-or-flight mode. In the new energy, it is becoming a receiver for intuition. Because it is being upgraded, you might feel heart palpitations, flutters in the chest, or a strange knot in your stomach. This is not anxiety. This is the heart opening. The solar energy is forcing the heart center to expand, breaking the armor we built to protect ourselves. Furthermore, this wave is hitting the pineal gland, your internal antenna. This is why so many of you report dizziness, vertigo, or a feeling of being unnamed as if the ground is moving. Your internal gyroscope is recalibrating to a new magnetic north. And the ringing in your ears, that is not Tony Tiz. Though always check with a doctor. In the esoteric tradition, that is the music of the spheres. It is the hum of the new grid coming online. It is a sign that your receiver is working. Let's go deeper into the science of this magnetic reset, because this is the piece of the puzzle that most people miss. Science tells us that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. This field acts as a shield protecting us from cosmic radiation. But as it weakens, more cosmic light penetrates the atmosphere. This sounds dangerous, but spiritually it is a mechanism of evolution. The magnetic field has also served as a veil of forgetfulness, keeping us locked in the illusion of separation. As the field weakens, the veil thins. This is why you are experiencing visual anomalies. Have you noticed lately that your vision seems blurry even with glasses? Or do you see flashes of light in your peripheral vision? Sparkles, orbs, shadows that move when you turn your head. This is not your eyes failing. This is your third eye beginning to override your physical eyes. You are beginning to perceive the fourth dimension bleeding into the third. The blurriness is actually your brain trying to process a new spectrum of light that it hasn't learned to interpret yet. You are seeing the energy behind the matter. But this wave is not just physical. It is mental. And this is where the experience becomes surreal. You may have noticed in the last 48 hours a strange sense of short-term memory loss. You walk into a room and forget why. You are in the middle of a sentence and the words vanish. You can't remember what you did yesterday. The old you would panic, but the awakened you knows the truth. Dolores Cannon explained that the old Earth operates on linear time, past, present, future. Our brains were wired to reference the past to survive. But the new Earth operates on quantum time, the now. As you shift frequencies, your brain is being rewired to stop referencing the past. You are losing your buffer. You are becoming a being of the present moment. The data of yesterday is being deleted because it is no longer relevant to who you are becoming. This fog is actually a liberation. You are being unplugged from the history of your trauma. You are not losing your mind. You are losing your time-bound self to make room for your infinite self. This leads to a phenomenon, Dolores, called the disconnection or the void. Have you noticed a strange sense of detachment from the world lately? You watch the global news, the conflicts, the debates, and it feels like a movie you are no longer interested in. You talk to old friends, and it feels like you are speaking a different language. You feel like you are floating in a void suspended between who you were and who you are becoming. This void is a safety mechanism. Your consciousness is detaching from the crumbling old matrix to anchor itself into the new grid. It feels like emptiness, but it is actually a pregnant pause. It is the silence before the symphony begins. Do not try to fill this void with noise or social media or busy work. The exhaustion is a command from your higher self. Be still. We are working on you. Let's talk about the relationship shift, because this is where the wave hits the heart the hardest. As you integrate this new light, your personal frequency changes. And by the law of resonance, everything that does not match your new frequency must leave your field. This is why you might be seeing sudden breakups, friendships ending abruptly, or simply a feeling that you no longer fit with your family. This is not a tragedy. It is physics. Dolores described this as the vibrational sorting. Imagine a glass of water and oil. When you shake it, they mix. But when you let it stand still, they separate. The light is causing the separation. You are rising. Those who choose to stay in the old stories of victimhood and drama are staying where they are. The distance between you is growing. Do not try to lower your vibration to save them or keep the connection. If you do, you will feel physically sick. The nausea you feel around certain people is your body rejecting their density. Trust the separation. It is making space for your soul tribe. The people who match your new light to find you. Why is this happening now, right at the start of 2026? Because the grace period is over. We have entered the timeline of acceleration. The Earth herself has raised her vibration. She is moving and we must move with her. The solar activity we are seeing is the mechanism of this acceleration. The sun is the trigger. The Earth is the receiver and you are the anchor. This is the most vital part of the message. You are not a victim of the weather or the news. You are a participant. You are what Dolores called the ground crew. You agreed to be here in a physical body during this specific time to act as a grounding rod for this energy. When the energy hits the planet, it needs to go somewhere. It cannot just stay in the atmosphere. It needs to be anchored into the crystalline grid of the Earth. Human bodies are the lightning rods. When you feel that wave of exhaustion, realize that you are processing gigabytes of cosmic data. You are grounding the light. You are doing the work. Even if it looks like you are just napping on the sofa, in the eyes of the universe, you are running a marathon. Let's talk about the dream state because this is where the work intensifies. Are you having vivid, lucid, or even exhausting dreams lately? Do you wake up feeling like you've been working all night? That's because you have. Dolores called this night school. During these high energy waves, your spirit separates from the body more easily. You are attending briefings on the ethereal planes. You are meeting with your soul family to strategize. Many of you report dreams of being in classrooms or on ships or in landscapes that look like Earth but upgraded with brighter colors and 2 moons. These are not just dreams. These are memories of the new Earth you are building. You are living a double life, anchoring the light by day and building the future by night. No wonder you are tired. You are working 2 full-time jobs. Be gentle with yourself. So, what is the protocol for this weekend? How do you navigate this first wave without suffering? How do you surf this energy instead of drowning in it? Based on the wisdom of the masters, here is your survival guide for the shift. First, radical surrender to fatigue. In the old world, we were taught to push through, to hustle. In the new energy, pushing through resistance is an act of violence against your body. If you are tired, sleep. Sleep is integration. When you sleep, your conscious mind steps out of the way, allowing the upgrades to happen faster. If you need to sleep 12 hours, do it without guilt. View your bed as a charging station for your light body. Second, hydroelectric maintenance. Your body is becoming more electric. Water conducts electricity. If you are dehydrated, the energy cannot flow. It gets stuck, causing headaches and muscle pain. You need to double your water intake. But not just tap water. Structure your water. Add a pinch of sea salt to add electrolytes. And critically, take salt baths. Water mixed with salt creates a bridge between your physical body and your energetic body. It helps to stabilize the static electricity in your aura. It pulls the heaviness out of your bones. Third, the dietary shift. Listen to your gut. Right now, your body might be rejecting heavy proteins or processed foods. These foods carry a dense frequency. Your crystalline body wants light. It wants fruits, vegetables, liquids, foods that have absorbed the sun. Or if you feel the need to fast, do so. Fasting gives your digestive system a break, freeing up massive amounts of energy to be used for the DNA upgrade. Trust your cravings, even if they seem strange. Fourth, the no protocol. During this wave, your boundaries are your immune system. You may find that you have zero tolerance for drama, for loud noises, for crowds, or for negative conversations. This is your intuition protecting your upgrade. Do not force yourself to socialize this weekend if your soul wants silence. Say no to anything that lowers your vibration. You are in a chrysalis phase. You need protection. The butterfly does not struggle to leave the cocoon before it is ready. It waits. Fifth, grounding. The energy coming in is high and fast. It can make you feel floaty, anxious, or ungrounded. You need to connect to the earth. If you can go outside, put your bare feet on the soil, the grass, or the sand. If it is too cold, touch a tree. Or simply visualize roots growing from your feet deep into the core of the earth. Tell the planet, I am here. I am anchoring this light for you. This simple act completes the circuit. It allows the excess energy to flow through you rather than getting stuck in you. And finally, reframe the narrative. This is the mental alchemy that changes everything. When you feel the ache, when you feel the dizziness, do not say I am sick. Do not say something is wrong with me. Say I am upgrading. Say, I am receiving the new codes. Speak to your body. Thank it for the incredible work it is doing to house your immense light. Your cells are listening to your thoughts. If you fear the symptoms, you constrict and the pain worsens. If you welcome the symptoms, you expand and the energy flows. Look at the comments section below this video. Scroll down. You will see hundreds of others saying, "I feel it too. My ears are ringing. I can't wake up." Let that be your validation. You are not alone in this. We are all in this hyperbaric chamber together. The pressure is high, but that is how the diamond is formed. This first wave of January is just the beginning. The year 2026 will be a year of waves, each one higher and faster than the last. But now you know what they are. You know that the exhaustion is actually acceleration. You know that the fog is actually the cloud of construction dust as your new mind is being built. You are the pioneers. You are the ones who volunteered to go first to acclimate your bodies to this new atmosphere so that you can show the way for others when they begin to wake up. It is not an easy path, but it is a glorious one. As this wave integrates over the next few days, you will notice a shift. The heaviness will lift, and in its place you will find a new clarity, a sharper intuition, a deeper peace. You will find that things that used to trigger you no longer have any power. You will have downloaded the first update of the new human operating system. So rest now, drink your water, be gentle with yourself, and let us anchor this upgrade together. Let us send a signal to the universe that we accept this light. Go to the comments right now and declare your status. Write, "I am rewiring. I am ready." Let those words be the stamp on your passport for 2026. You are doing better than you think. The work is happening. The shift is real. And you are right on schedule. Rest well, ground crew. We will see you on the other side of the wave.